You know, I saw Alex on here live earlier, and I thought, if Alex has nothing better to do, surely there's one night out of the year I don't have to do anything. Um, so Christmas Eve, probably the most inconvenient time to do this, but guess what? Everyone's in bed. Everything's done for me. And I can read, which I thought about reading, but I need to save what I have left to read. My end of the year reading stuff, I am 1 week ahead. Exactly. So I'm going to have to pace out my last book. And that's it. I think I'm a good ways into it. I don't think I'm halfway through with it. And I may finish on Christmas Day. So instead of reading that, I'm here. Hello, Michael. And I'm hoping to play some games tomorrow. Don't know what. Going to look at that in just a minute. Um, my nephews get bored around Christmas, so hoping to play games. And then I'm hoping my nephew. Oh, I'm on mute. Oh no. Well, there you go. Now can you hear me? That's odd. That wasn't mute. Is it still on mute? I wonder. You can let me know if that fixed it or not. Am I still on mute? I mean, I'm showing that I am not on mute. Let me see. Um, but no one can hear me. Oh, I may have to stop this before I start it then. No one can hear me. Oh, you can hear. Okay. Hello. Hello, sir. I still need to meet up with you. I guess we're both open. I have to check my schedule, but I think most nights are open for me, Kelly. I'm almost positive most nights are open. So, yeah, let me know. But in the daytime, I plan on playing games with my nephews. A buddy of mine from Indianapolis is down. I'm gonna play games with him. Let me see. Nephews Tuesday daytime. All this is daytime. Wednesday, Josh. Thursday, my friend John. Friday, my nephews again. And Saturday, my nephews again. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that one. Friday's pretty packed. And Kelly, one of those nights. And guess who I texted tonight? Marcel. Because text messages to Canada don't cost nothing. At least that's what it said when I asked when I looked at Verizon, and that's been a thing since like 2012 or earlier. Like it's always been a thing for a long time. You could text to Canada, and I didn't know that. It's been over 10 years they've been able to. Yeah, because I saw an article in 2012. Someone answered, "Did you know you could text to Canada?" And I was like, "Really? Wait, for no extra charge if it's included in your plan, which Verizon includes all their base plans." I was like, that was in 2012. That article was in 2012, which means that probably it's 2011, 2010 when they came out with it. So it's been over 10 years. Of course, I'd find out then. Hello, hello, hello. Maxine got a shout out on Joe's site, you know, channel and all. Congratulations. Yeah, tomorrow is a big day. Big and I don't know what you're doing on Christmas Day. Nothing, right? But 6 a.m., 8 a.m., and 10 a.m. I'll be releasing 3 videos. One is a reread, of course. And then the other one is the second edition to Santa's Workshop. I got it in uh, second week of the second week of December, something I think. And we played it a couple of times. My wife and I haven't played it yet. She usually plays the bass version with me, and she'll probably play this one. And in fact, I should bring that tomorrow. I should bring Santa's Workshop. There's one I should bring. I'm going to add that to the list. And it's fun. It's fun. It's a good one. So I do a compare and contrast of the two and everything, and then the other one's a special announcement, which will be fun. Other than that, I haven't done much for 8,000 except for the daily rereads, have I? I just don't have the time to do the streams. I did, and it's my fault. It's not my guest's fault. I'm still going to try to schedule some guests, but I'll be honest, this week is so bad. Mostly because it's game days, and then at nights, a few things planned, not too much. Hopefully, some game nights too. But yeah. So that's been about it. So didn't do much on the streams, but of course, I'm trying to record everything through. Oh, and I may not have to do that anymore. What happened is my wife got me a little camcorder. The sound is awful. I reviewed a board game. That's not going to. I'm not going to do that review till like end of January, 1st of February. But the sound is horrendous on that camcorder, and so I'll have to figure it. And I think I figured something out. I just haven't tried it yet. So hello, hello. Yeah, you know what? I said this yesterday, and I meant it. Uh, Probably if we're looking at the year in review, honestly, getting to hang out with Scott in Orlando was just great. It's up there. It's up there for me. Honestly, if it hadn't have been for Scott, he saved my trip. Man, I had so much fun. I had so much fun, and it was just a lot of fun hanging out with him, just doing stuff. If it hadn't have been for him, I wouldn't have had any fun. Probably hardly any fun. Um, and then meeting Ryan, of course, was a big one too. That was a big one. I didn't get to meet Brennan. It's my fault. I just couldn't. We changed our meeting spot that we were supposed to be. I was supposed to be in this Friday, and we changed the spot because the place we had was just it wasn't a good town. I guess the crime was high, so we moved it to a different spot, which is a little bit farther for me, which usually isn't a problem. But I had to make it back in time for a Christmas party, and it was 50 extra minutes. I don't mind the up, but the way back, and I don't want to feel run. I did not want to be like, okay, dude, I got 1 hour tops, and then I got to be gone. I don't want to do that. I want to sit there and enjoy my lunch. I want to hang out with him and everything, talk to him and everything, talk to his non-existent brother. And so I didn't want to feel rushed. And then what if something went wrong or there's a traffic jam or something like that? I was like, oh no, I'm just not going to do it then. Because before then, the place we did I had like an hour or so, and that was plenty of time to get back and forth. But I mean, the place he picked, which is fine, was just 50 minutes more. And just because of so much seasonal stuff going on, I couldn't do it. Have you heard about Amazon's version? They're apparently updated. Oh, okay. No, I did not. Good. Ditto, ditto. Now I just got to meet Alex. Alex won't stop texting me. Who texts me in the middle of the night? Like, oh, Brennan did. I watched Brennan's video right before I went to bed. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty good. It's the iceberg theory about the fan going in deeper, deeper into the EU. I would have added, for me, I would have added less tears, but I love it thematically. His room got darker as he went down to the bottom of the iceberg. I thought that was funny. Very thematic, very well done, very well done. Talks about the obscurity, levels of obscurity here. And I wanted to see where I fit. How big a nerd was I? Not really. Not anymore. There's not that many. Like she'll play some of the vintage games and stuff. That's the only thing she'll really play is vintage with, which is fine. I'm happy with that. Someone to play vintage with. And then out of the big games, the only one is usually Santa's Workshop. She usually plays that one. Now, the second edition, she has not played with me yet. My gaming group played it with me. We played a couple. Yeah, I had both groups play it with me, and we've had fun with it. So, and I'm thinking I should bring that out to my nephews. Haven't played it yet, so I'm thinking I should bring it out to them. But I'm doing a video on it tomorrow. Yes, Brennan's was good. Hey, Arthur, Merry Christmas to you too. You are biased. Oh, good for you. Good for you. And happy holidays to you, Quentin. Yeah, I mean, it's debatable, right? Because a lot of people, and I mean, I'm not nitpicking Brendan's video, it's great. I'm just saying that it's hard to pick out because video games, I mean, I agree with him, like movies and TV is top tier stuff, top tier stuff. And then digging the next block over would probably be video games, because you're not going to play a video game unless you've seen the movie, I would say. And video games would be second. And then from there, I wouldn't. He put Hand of Thrawn, which probably so with the video games. I mean, not Hand of Thrawn, Heir to the Empire, excuse me. And then other than that, you start digging in there. I was like, I would have had less levels, but other than that, I thought it was great. I thought it was a good video. Not really can't complain. Oh, I'm right here in real time. I'm right here. Come on, Alex. You know where I am, don't you? Who did the Clone Wars better? Republic? The comic book? Republic. Get out of here. I've said that a million times. That's Dark Horses. Yeah, yeah, easily. Dark Horse Comics shone in the Clone Wars era where the books really faltered a lot. Not all the books faltered, but a lot of them did. Yeah, I definitely say that. Where am I? Guess. Guess, Alex. So I'm ahead. See, that's the thing. Everyone missed my 8K sub celebration video, and they're like, Matt, how are you reading so fast? Dude, I've had those. Those are older reviews that I had queued. I had videos queued for the end of the year. I just sped everything up and then added some more. But after a while, my camera broke, and you'll know because the sound quality is down. Because my little girl broke my camera, so that was a bummer. But anyway, so I had to do it through StreamYard the last few, and it was a headache. It was just a headache to do. Alex, I sure wonder where Ahsoka was at in the Republic. Thankfully out because they wanted to sell comic books. So probably out of it. But yeah, anyway, that's the plan. We're gonna stay here. My mom we usually do a big Christmas breakfast at 10. My mom pushed it back to 11 because she felt like it was rushing everyone to get there. And plus, not everyone showed up till about 10:30 or 11 anyway. I mean, we were always there at 10, but then, and my sister was there, but my brother get in at 10:20, 10:30, 10:40. Then we finally eat. So she's pushing back the brunch to 11. And we had Christmas dinner tonight, or today. We had Christmas dinner. So we're just going to eat leftovers after that and just kind of hang out. But my mom wanted us to have our own little Christmases in the morning because supposedly my brothers do it very early and then they rush to get here. And mom doesn't want anyone to rush, but we don't do it. We wait till the evening. It's much better because then they don't bring all those toys with them to my mom's house and then lose them. So, oh yeah, check out look at that. It healed my falling off the roof there. There it is from that Yubnose video. There's that big scratch there. And then this over here, that skin was ripped off raw. It was bleeding for like days. I think I put 2-3 bandages on it to finally stop bleeding. I mean, it ripped the skin right off. And the doctor, when I saw the doctor, I had to get a medical checkup. And he goes, how'd you hurt your arm? And I told him, he went, what are you doing on the roof? And I was like, well, I mean, I got to blow the leaves off. He went, don't you think you can get someone else to do that? Because he doesn't live in a 2-story home. But my brother-in-law just told me that memory foam, roofers use memory foam to stay on those. My roof is like this steep. I mean, it is a steep little roof. And usually I can spider crawl on it. I'm fine. But I could not get traction with my shoes. And he said, get some memory foam. And he said, that's how they move around. They move around memory foam pillows. And the memory foam just kind of sticks to that. It won't slide. It won't slide on that on the tile, on the shingles. So I thought, and we have a memory foam mattress that's kind of being eaten up on one side because the babies are picking at it. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I found a memory foam mattress that was thrown away or something, and I cut it out and strapped it on to my feet. And my brother-in-law was thinking, I said, that may work. Yeah, he was thinking that may work. He went, oh man. He said, if you do that, let me know. But I'm getting back up there. I hate those leaves. There's leaves in like 3 crevices, and I hate it. My nephews refuse to do it. No. I think I got one nephew up there one time. I think he was too scared. There, it is a steep roof, and it's a 2-story house. I'm not scared. I'm terrified of heights. I am. I'm terrified of heights. But I get mad at myself for being scared of heights. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. This didn't teach me anything. Santa's gotten squat for me. My wife gave me the little digital camera early, so that was my early present. But that's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm getting from my parents. My in-laws, we had Christmas with them here yesterday, and I asked for a ratchet set. I don't know how they knew, but they gave me a ratchet set, which means I'm getting 2 ratchet sets. I know for a fact that when you put something down like ratchet set or clothes, you're going to get them. You're gonna get them. And so now I know I'm going to get two sets of ratchet sets, 2 ratchet sets. Nothing I can do now. I told my wife, I said, did you scratch this off my, because at my parents' house we have to write a Christmas list, and mom was irritated because I didn't write anything down. So I wrote like 2 pairs of pants in the ratchet set, and then some like again screwball scramble level up. It's the 3rd reiteration of screwball scramble. But I know if anything, she'll give me. I'm getting the pants for sure. I'm getting the pants for sure, and I'm getting that ratchet set for sure. The game, I don't know. The game takes an is going to take a little bit extra because you got to go on Amazon to get it. But I know I'm getting that ratchet set, so now I'm getting 2 ratchet sets. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have something spotted that I'm going to buy myself for Christmas, and we've agreed on the price, but the guy won't send it to me. The guy won't send it to me until, get this. Kelly's telling me, get this, dude. This guy lives in Germany. Whoa, Germany? No, Britain, England. And if anyone's from England, he said that the post office is closed from now until New Year's. And the week before, this past week, he said it's just no good. He said just pay me afterwards. He said he could put it in the mail, but it would stop because they close for a week in between Christmas and They don't start back up till after New Year's. The mail, really? Maybe some like partial carrier like a UPS or whatever. But the mail closes for a week. I don't know, man. I went in England, but I was like, okay. I knew it wasn't going to get here in time. What I'm doing, I'll go ahead and share it. I'm buying all the Carcassonne stuff I hadn't collected, all the little hard to find things. And we are going to be playing some Carcassonne probably all night long on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve may be an all night, because my buddy's about to go to work on New Year's Day. He's a nurse and he needs to stay up all that night to get back on the night shift. So, he's working on the 2nd, I guess. So we're going to stay up all night. We did it once for Thanksgiving, and now we're going to do it for New Year's Eve. Party all night long, Gonna be fun. Anyway, I mean, Luke, Vader, the Emperor from fooling everyone. I mean, it's going to be some of the main characters. 2 more. Exar Kun, because he stayed around for such a long time and had such a big influence as a ghost, even. Cade Skywalker from Legacy was pretty powerful. I'm spitballing there. I don't really know for sure. Well, Arthur, the thing is, when Alex comes in and lives underneath my Harry Potter staircase room, I'll send Alex up there all day. I don't care if he gets hurt. Shoot, I'll just stay around at the bottom and like catch him when he rolls off. It'll be fun. Oh no, I liked it. It was in my top. It was in my top. I think it was number 3 when I did my top 10 stories or books or whatever. I had that series. It's still good. You didn't send me the rest of your text, Brennan. Yes, I'm probably getting lots of coal from my sun stocking. Yeah, you can't. You can. You know what? If anyone could build me something, you could. You find out. That's what I'm going to do. I should be looking at you for answers. You'll probably come up with some kind of gadget that I can just brush off those leaves, out of those crevices, those hard to reach spaces on top of my roof in no time. Memory foam suit. That's what I need. That's what I need. Yub's getting coal. He always gets coal. He gets a bag of switches in bologna. Galaxy guy? You mean from West End Games? Wow. I don't know. I don't know. When I go back and review them, I'll look at that. I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know. It's been a while. Oh, I'm happy I'm getting pants. I'm happy. I'm not complaining. I asked for them. Yeah, but I don't ask for board games. And there's a very short list right now of what I need because right now I just did my thing. My new goal is to cut down the collection to 200 games. Can I do that? What am I at 223? So I've got to get rid of 23, but then I can't get any more, so I got to get rid of more than 23. So as I'm playing through these this next year, I'm going to start marking the ones that I think I can let go. But I'm trying to trim the collection down only because I want to play a lot. A lot of these games only get played once a year, and that's fine. At least they're getting played, right? But I want to play them more. And as you get, if anyone who watched the top 100 or top 200 saw that when we get to 150, some of those games were getting played twice, a second time, at least. I'd like playing games to get played more than once. So, but I can't get to 150. That'd be killing my collection. But I said, well, maybe I can get it down to 200, make it a little bit easier. But either way, that's the goal for next year. So I can play some more of the same games I have. That's true. That's true. Yubs. Next up is rewatch. I'll be rewatch. It's called rewatch. I'm going to rewatch all the Clone Wars, Filoni's, Tartovsky's, um, the droids and Ewoks cartoons, and the holiday Christmas special, which none of those I've seen in over 10 years at least probably 15. Okay, not a Jedi. I know he would. He's already come out of the closet though. Merry Christmas. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay, you do that. Did you send it? Did I get a text? Brennan and Alex used to have a podcast, and now they don't. They keep saying that, but I'll believe it when I see it. Oh, be on the lookout for some good articles for January. I think I am a couple of articles short. I can't remember. I'm a couple of articles short. So if anyone who wants to submit some for the website, it should be too late, but it's not. Even though I don't know when I'm gonna have time next week, but I am short a couple of I got the hiccups now. A couple of posts. Yep. I mean, Mark Hamill is the voice of Joker in Return of the Joker. The animated movie was really good. I've got the hiccups now. That's awful. Harrison Ford, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Let me see, is there anyone else? Hayden Christensen in Jumper was pretty good. I mean, I don't even want to talk about Samuel Jackson. He's made a lot of good movies. I can't think of anyone else in the original trilogy that I've seen in other movies. The prequels would be it. So, what's her name? Padme. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten her name. She's been in a few movies. But I don't know if there's one that I've in particular I thought she was great at. 7. Okay. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Cool. Merry Christmas to you. Oh yeah, Yoda and Mace would definitely be in there. I agree with that. A lot of people like that. Bernardo from Tabletop Island, that's his favorite. That may be his favorite game now. And Luke from Down from the Attic, it is his favorite game right now. I have not played it yet. Kelly, is that one of the games you wanted to play? Because if so, I'll be playing it this week. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. X-Ray, how long have you been a member? Seems like you've been a member for a very long time. So thank you. A member, a subscriber. What am I saying member for? Yeah, he has it. We'll play that one. I think, Kelly, that's one of the ones you wanted me to play, right? Merry Christmas, Ben. Merry Christmas. I mean, top 3. I mean, obviously Kevin Janderson, Troy Denning, and boy, it's hard. On a personal level, I love Dave Wolverton, but Lucino, I guess. Merry Christmas. Goodness gracious, the hiccups. Okay, yeah, you do that, Alex. Are you still going to throw my... Sure. Have you sent them? You haven't sent them. You never sent them. Brandon, if you sent them, I don't remember it. Did you send them? I don't recall. I know we talked about it. I don't think you sent them. Go for it. Yes. What's it called? Pull things to me. Can't remember what it's called. I do that. So I can pick up my kid instead of chasing him around. Mask of Phantasm was really good too. Oh, Ewan McGregor. What's it called? Big Fish. Big Fish. Excellent. Maxine's does. Oh, she's getting some great articles out on the site right now. Great stuff. Blade Runner's another good one. You know, I don't believe I've ever seen that movie. See if drinking water stopped the hiccups. Yes, I've read it. It's fine. It's older science fiction. Dadgummit. It's older science fiction, but it's good. And at the very end, if you blink, you'll miss it. But C.S. Lewis ties he ties that trilogy into Lord of the Rings. It's. I mean, you have to be a Silmarillion fan. I mean, you have to know Middle Earth to get the reference. And the moment he made the reference, Tolkien came out and said, no, Space Trilogy is not part of Lord of the Rings. You're thinking, how did they connect the two? They do it, and it's so. I mean, it is like one. You blink and you'll miss it. But remember, I'm a big Tolkien fan. I was like, wait a minute. So, but Tolkien came out and said, no, that's not part. That's not tied to Lord of the Rings. I never saw that one. A lot of people like Train Spotting. Nice. No, when I rewatch the series, I'm gonna give honest because I did like the first couple of seasons. I did like the first 2 or 3 seasons. I thought were pretty good, except for Ahsoka. I hate Ahsoka. But it's just when it got past season 3, they just started going downhill. But I can't wait to do my rewatch and talk all about them. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Leprechaun was pretty good. Natalie Portman, couldn't remember her name. Yeah, I would never. There's just no, like I thought, can I get down to 150? And the answer is a hard no. There's just a lot of games I love. And yes, 200 is still a lot. I agree. I know someone who only keeps 50, and that's fine. And that can be a lot too. I do have a lot of game. I do have a lot of game nights, and if I could keep it to 100, that'd be great. But in reality, I just know that there's just a lot of games out there. A lot of these games on my shelf I love. Now, I will be voting with my head, not my heart, because there's a game that maybe I loved back in the day, but something has replaced it or gotten better, or the game's gotten old or stale. Those are the games I need to dig out of my heart and just let them go. And who knows? If I get below 200, that would be great. Hello, Fine Editions. How are you? Oh, you didn't? Sure. Ooh. Morrison's probably. Morrison's. I thought Baker did fine, but Morrison's. Snakes on a Plane was pretty good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was in Jumper too. I forgot. By Kelly. I probably lost him by Kelly. Austin's a good one. Really good one. Greg Keys is great. Greg Keys, good call. Email it again. I'm sorry. I missed it then. I'm so sorry. I love Kathy Tires. I really do. She just thinks outside the box every time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Stormtrooper, probably. I believe Jaina and Jag would have just joined the Empire, and she started the great, the Imperial Knights. Sabatine, Kip Duran would have been good leaders until Ben steps in. Ben because we kind of know that Cole's the leader, so it may stay with Ben. Who knows? Force pull. There you go. Well, all the times that Luke crashed. Well, I think I counted a good baker's dozen of them in the comic books. The comic books alone, where he crashed. I think he crashes a total of 14, 15 times. Get out of here. Such a common plot thread. Sure, that's fine. Thanks for doxing me. I'm kidding, Brennan. Uh, Witness. The Fugitive is an older one, but that's a good one. What Lies Beneath is another good one. Ewoks, get out of here. No, I haven't watched Holiday Special in over 10 years. Over 10 years, 12 years maybe. I've not watched it. So it'll be my first time in a long time. I saw the documentary about the holiday special. That was interesting. I mean, I'd go with Saba Sabatine in that case. Oh, I love the Silmarillion. I really do. I think it's great. Actually, the hideous strength. Does anyone know? Do you want me to tell you what the reference is? Wait, is that the third book in the Space Trilogy? I don't have it with me. Vermilion is the second one. I think that is the third one, right? You want me to tell you what it is? I love Buffy and I love Angel. I thought they were both good. I need to rewatch those again. It's so stupid. I agree. Yeah. That hideous strength. That may be the first book. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. You party, man. You party. I didn't mind it, but I get it. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You did. That's right. I forgot about that. You were on that one. Okay. Oh, by leaps and bounds. Okay. Who's read it? This is spoilers. So Merlin is in it, right? This is kind of weird, but Merlin the wizard. Now, he's a blue wizard. Okay. And he said he and another blue wizard came over here, and there were 3 other wizards with other plans that went somewhere else. The 2 blue wizards, I believe, are in the Silmarillion with what's his name? Oh my goodness, Ragadas. How have I got Ragadas? He wasn't in the books for that much. What's his name? There's Gandalf, Morian, Radagast. Radagast, that's his name. Those 3 went to Middle Earth, and the 2 blue wizards had their own mission. Well, Merlin makes a brief reference, claiming to be one of the 2 blue wizards who came to Earth. And then of course Tolkien came in and goes, that's not one of the. Now he didn't say Middle Earth. He just said that he and another blue wizard came. They parted ways with 3 other wizards that went somewhere else. So if you know your Tolkien, your Middle Earth, lore, you knew that was a reference to Middle Earth, which C.S. Lewis and Tolkien were good friends. So, but it's a really cool reference. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about Radagast was the one I just couldn't remember. I was going Radagast. He's really in it. Yeah, thank you. The brown, that's correct. The brown, the gray, the white. Lord of the Rings has been done to death, but you're right. I would like to stroll through Middle Earth on a review, so maybe. The Indiana Jones books. A long time ago, when I was doing my Matt's Expanded Universe, I thought about buying everything, all the comic books, the young adult books, the novels. There's not that much, and I think total it would have been $600. and I just didn't pull the trigger on it because I read the first two books. I didn't think they were that good, so I just stopped. In fact, I still hear the only really good one is the Noah's Ark one. I can't remember what it's called, but I hear that's the best one, and the other ones are so-so. They're okay. And I was going to do reviews on all the Indiana Jones stuff, but I've decided not to, just because. Yeah, that's what they said. Oh, maybe it was Unfinished Tales. Maybe you're right. Rain. I got rain coming in. Look at that. I'm caught up. I haven't. I haven't. Jeremy from Stupid Chainsaw Productions is doing reviews on them right now. The thing is, I like I said, do I regret not getting it? Maybe, maybe. I hear it's all in continuity. Jeremy and I have been talking about it for the past couple of months, and he's saying, as far as he knows, it's all in continuity. There's just a few things that he has questions about when it happened and how was Indiana. This happened in the same year Indiana Jones was in Tibet. Was he also in China? I mean, he could also been in whatever, Canada as well as Tibet in the same year, but he was trying to line up all the dates and stuff for Indiana Jones. But supposedly Lucas wrote out exactly everywhere and every adventure that Indiana Jones ever been on, and gave that out to authors to kind of follow along. Yeah, Dark Horse Publisher. Jeremy from Super Chainsaw Production has been doing reviews on them. He likes them. Palpatine. I think Luke can learn anything over time, so I don't think it's that far fetched. I see what you mean, but I don't think it's that far fetched that Luke would master that skill because he's just really good at everything. I mean, obviously, it's the last three books. I mean, the last three series. New Jedi Order's still my favorite. Legacy of the Force is very good. Fate of the Jedi, fine. But I will mention something. Dadgummit, there it comes back. I got the hiccups again. Ha ha. Yeah, but yeah, Fate of the Jedi would probably be there. Dadgummit. No, there isn't. I wish there was. I wish there was, but he is. And by the way, that is just one mention. That is one mention of the two blue wizards, and then that's it. Yeah, for real. I was Santa tonight. My little girls got to see Santa come out of the chimney. We have a chimney, and they spoke to me. And my little girl wanted to wake Daddy up because she knew Daddy went to bed, and Dad was gonna miss Santa. And then they said, "Get something nice for our mama because she's the best mama ever," and it made my wife cry. So there you go. They are, man, especially when you can't get rid of them. Especially when you can't get rid of them. Hey, what? Hold on just a moment. Is this thing in? It's saying it's not. Dadgummit. There it is. Well, I wasn't plugged in. Got the hiccups. Well, since we know the end of the story, do we really need to know the whole thing now? Dadgummit. Yeah, I'm out of water now. was me from sliding off the roof. Dadgummit, I'm not going to be able to get rid of these. I'm not going to last much longer then. And I was up late last night. I could not, my little girl woke up at 3 in the morning. I could not go to bed. I'm still up. Oh, I know why. Well, I drank an energy drink. I haven't been drinking in the past couple of weeks. And I drank one because I've been up at 3, and it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was getting tired. I was like, no, I got to get up. I got to do, our church has a Christmas Eve service. I was reading for it, so I had to be awake for it. And I'm watching 4 kids, and I can't go to bed because they're all running around. So I granny sip. Well, I was granny sipping that until like 8:30 or 9. So that's what's kept me up this late. But I should be able to go to bed later on. Oh, okay. I don't know of a black wizard. The Bible? Besides the Bible, Pilgrim's Progress, I suppose. To Hey, that's great. I don't like the movies. I don't like the movies. Isn't that weird? Um, Man, I love it all. I love it all. I love the Lord of the Rings. You got to have the trilogy together. I mean, obviously, Fellowship of the Ring probably the best, but because it introduces our characters and has a great adventure of the merry band of misfits, and then kind of separates from there. But I love the story as a whole. Yeah, and that'll take you a while too. No, not much. Like a few things. A few things. Christopher Tolkien came up with a novel, right? About what was that book called? About North mythology that his father took I can't remember what it's called. But I think Christopher Tolkien talked about all the North mythology. What book was that? That influenced his father, and about how it kind of compare and contrast with his ideas of Middle Earth. That's fine. You're younger, right? If you're younger, you're gonna like Harry Potter more. That's fine. Oh, you don't you don't listen to the podcast, do you? We've done both of those. In fact, Christmas traditions was just this past Saturday. Um, Christmas movies I've talked about too, which is The Grinch by Jim Carrey. Hobbit's great too. I love The Hobbit. I've read a few of the comic books. I thought they were good. I can't collect all that stuff because it's super expensive. I don't think it's gotten reprinted. But I do enjoy it. And Jeremy from Super Sunshine Productions, again, he kind of reviews a lot of that. Wow, are you really? Wow. Saturday morning Samoflange. Yes. Yes, I think it is. I think it is. That sounds correct. Yeah. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Brandon doesn't pay attention to my channel. It's okay. Oh, dadgummit. Oh my goodness. Where is it? Hold on. Getting to my channel. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this past Saturday, top 5 Christmas traditions. There it is. Ah, bleh. Well, if people who don't know, remember on this Saturday morning Sam Flange, it is the top 5 movies I saw in theaters. I go ahead and do a top 10 since I think I saw 10 movies together. And no, I recorded this past week. And no, I will not go see another movie. I was trying to go see Godzilla minus one. There's just no time. There's just no time. Um, there could be. There could be a brief opening where I could watch it, but I don't want to watch a movie by myself. So no. Yeah. Hey Brian, Merry Christmas, brother. Everyone tells me minus one was great. Ah, dadgummit. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Um, yeah, everyone tells me minus one was great. I just have not. Um, I won't make the time, I guess. And then, like I said, this week's gonna be crazy. This week's gonna be crazy for me, so I'm probably not gonna be able to have time to watch a movie. Even though my buddy went to go watch a movie tonight, and he chose Aquaman. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for that. Um, yeah, everyone tells me it's a good Godzilla movie, never a nonfiction. Aquaman is bad. Yeah, that's what I've heard. But yeah, final DCEU movie. Feliz Navidad, Cole. DCU went out with a whimper. I've never watched Game of Thrones. I hear it sucked at the end, so I don't want to watch it. And then Still Breed loves Godzilla minus one. Wow, Darth Nicholas says it's better than the 1998 is my favorite Godzilla movie. My buddy Bruce, we we may do a podcast on it, but he likes Godzilla minus one as well. So Tony, I know you're going to have a fantastic Christmas. We are too. um, uh, the girls, the missus is getting something that she wants. The girls are getting several things they don't need, but they want. And everyone's going to be happy. It's going to be a really great time. Do you like the Chronicles of Narnia? Yes, I do. Love the Chronicles of Narnia. I think the Chronicles of Narnia is great. I reread, daggum I reread those all the time. And right now, 1998, Godzilla is still my favorite. Still my favorite, even after all the newer ones. Did I watch Battlestar Galactica? Yes. The new version, season one is incredible. It's unbelievable. Season two is a step down, but still good. Season three, I'm just sitting there going, "Oh, this better not suck." And then season four was awful. That show should have stopped when it was ahead, which sadly was season one. All right, Merry Christmas, Tony. I'm gonna wrap it up. I can't get rid of these hiccups. Battlestar Galactica is awesome. Well, the first season is. What do I hope to get for Christmas? A Silent Night. I'm not gonna get anything. The missus got me a little camcorder, and my parents just gonna get me. I mean, they may give me that level up screwball scramble game. That'll be fun. I don't put board games out there anymore because the family doesn't know where to shop for a board game. If it's not in Books a Million, paying 4 times the price, they're not going to get it for me. And I mean, I'm tired of asking for eBay gift cards. I've asked for that for 5 years straight. Not a single one gives me. They can give me a gift card. They give me Amazon, which is fine. But a lot of the games I want are out of print, and eBay is, a nice way to get some games and stuff, even though it's expensive, but with gift cards. But no one gets me an eBay gift card. It's just like that. I just don't know. It's almost like name some stuff, Matt, so we'll make sure you don't get it. So I try to name as little stuff as I can, because I was like, well, I didn't want to give him that because he was going to be expecting it. So in board games, they just don't know where to get it. Like I did have a mom approach me a few weeks ago or a few months ago. She's trying to find a board game for her son, but it was out of print. And I showed her Board Game Geek. Go on Board Game Geek and buy it. She went, okay. So I said, yeah, all those guys are pretty good. You usually get screwed. And so she found it for a good price on Board Game Geek. Good mom. She went out of her comfort zone, which was Amazon and eBay, and found it for a good price. No one that in my family would ever do that. And it's fine. And then plus, there's probably just one game I'm looking at, and it's out of print and it's super expensive. And I'm 100% sure it's not worth the price. But when I do sell some more games in Noble Knight, I'm going to ask for trade and probably buy it from them. They have it at a ridiculous price too. All right. Here we go. I should, but I've never listened to it. Yeah, so that's just kind of how it goes. I don't blame them though, because I'm kind of hard to buy for. I am. I'm just gonna buy what I need, and it'd be a dream to say, hey, help me buy some of these Carcassonne mini expansions. They don't know what that means. They don't know, so I just try to put some, like, one thing I want that I'm not gonna get now, I know now, is cleats. I want some running cleats for next year's Santa Bowl. And probably some receiver gloves. They're not going to help me catch anything, but at least make me look cool. But yeah. Oh, and when I went to the doctor, he said I have a vitamin D deficiency, which everyone does in the winter, and he's going to put me on a diet. I always go on my low carb diet in January, February, and I thought, you know what, this year I'm not going to do it. I've been a 36 forever, but I moved up to 38 and I keep going back down to 36. I said, screw it. I'm just going to accept the weight. So I'm in a size 38 pants now, sometimes 40, depending on, who makes the jean. And the dress pants is a 40, but jeans is a 38. And it used to be jeans of 36 and dress pants of 36, but it ain't that anymore. But the doctor says he wants me to get down to, he doesn't say 36. He said I need to lose weight. So, oh well, I'll go back on the diet. Doesn't bother me at all. But this was the year I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay at 30. Why do I keep fighting this? I always end up at 38 at the end of the year. I always end up. and a size. So I don't weigh myself, but I'm always end up in a 38 at the end of the year. And then I get back down to a 36. And I stay 36 all the way up till, October, November, when I start gorging on food, then the 36 starts getting a little tight. So I move up to a 38, and that's where I stay and then get back down. But screw it. I was like, I'll just stay at the 38. But nope, nope. Got to get down. No, not really. I don't. The only thing diet soda. I mean, I drink zero, but 1 can a day, and now with this kind of diet, I'm deciding ways to switch up the diet, and I think I know of a way, and I'm gonna allow myself one soda a day, 1 0 soda a day that I granny sip. Soda is usually the zero soda is usually my dessert. You can't have sweets, of course. So I'll just drink like a Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero, whatever. One of those zero energy bangs it used to be. That was my little treat to myself. And but this one I'm switching up the diet a little bit. And for the first 2 months, it's gonna be pretty hardcore because I got to take that test again. He wants to see me get down to that way. I could get down to that way in record time. I can do it in 2 months. I'm positive. So when we stay up all night playing games New Year's Eve, on that New Year's Day, the diet begins. So that'll be it. Well, see, the thing is, I'm not gonna, starting on Halloween, I'm eating my kids' candy all through the first week or so of November. And then in November, I'm eating whatever I want because it's a happy time. I love Thanksgiving. And so I go out. And that's when you'll see me going out. The McRib is back, so I'll throw down some McRibs and fries and stuff, 2 McRibs, weekly. And then of course Christmas season comes, and I don't say no to chocolate covered pretzels or cookies and candy and pumpkin pie. Oh, pumpkin pie! Bring the pumpkin pie. I had 2 slices today, in one sitting. And the thing is, though, I just don't, all the candy. Give me all the candy. It's fine. It's a holidays. You celebrate. But then I always diet for the next 2 months, January and February. I don't want to. That's Mardi Gras week. I don't care about Mardi Gras, but that's when all the goodies are back. There's always reason to celebrate. Like for the football, my mom does something for the championship college football thing. Lots of fried foods. I've not eaten that feast in years because I always am on my diet. That's when I always start my diet. And everyone feels bad. Oh man, we feel bad we're eating this in front of you. Don't. I don't care. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't want it. I look at a piece of pizza and go, "Oh, that looks good." But you know what looks better? Me in a size 36. I always say that. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. It is past the hour there, so. Yeah, Scott. I mean, and here's the thing: we're tall, so we kind of retain our weight a lot. Now, I wasn't. Scott saw me when I was still probably at regular weight, because I wasn't gorging myself then. I mean, that week I was. We were going out to eat a lot and everything. We didn't eat half as much as Ryan Kendall ate. Good grief, that dude packed in the calories there. But I ate pretty bad that week. I won't lie, but I had fun. But I really started eating bad on Halloween and everything. So I was in 36 when I saw. I'm not in 36 now. No, maybe I was in 38 because I remember 36 was probably getting kind of tight after a while. No, maybe we're not. No, I will never go. I hate Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras I despise. I despise. Probably is it my second most hated holiday? I hate Valentine's Day. I think it's just such a crock. Oh no, no, huh? I hate Halloween. I hate it. I don't want to dress up. I won't dress up anymore. But and even with kids, it's even worse. We just drive around. The kids are cranky. They're tired. My wife still wants to go out. They're not that age yet to where they can fully enjoy Halloween. But it doesn't stop Road Warrior Mama from trying to go here, go here. And it's always across town. Here, We're doing zigzags all across town to find some place that has candy. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just so miserable. So Halloween, Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras, I can't stand. 4th of July is usually a bust every year for me. It's just not fun. Um, uh, what other popular holidays do I not like? I mean, because I love Memorial Day and Labor Day. That's usually board game days for me. Nothing happens on Martin Luther King or President's Day or Veterans Day, but that doesn't bother me. It's not like I hate it. What else? I used to love St. Patty's Day, but now I could care less. We used to have, St. Patty's Day was probably my number 3 holiday for a while. I used to be really rocking that. Easter, I like Easter because of Cadbury eggs. Easter's got some of the best candy, I think, too. Easter's pretty fun. I've only been on one Easter egg hunt though, but those are fun. Easter's fun. Can't remember what other holidays there are. Thanksgiving's my favorite, but yeah. Don't eat them. Oh, good. You're so lucky. It's horrible. It's horrible here. I hate it in Monroe. Ah, it's your birthday. I love Thanksgiving too. Thanksgiving's the perfect holiday because after Thanksgiving's over, you look forward to Christmas. Even though, remember, Christmas Day is day 1 of the 12 days of Christmas, and we celebrate the entire 12 days of Christmas up until January 5th. And sadly, I think I will be on the diet for those last 5 days. I didn't want to, but I really to hit that target weight that doctor wants because he said get on it after Christmas. I'm not. I'm gonna wait, but I won't. I don't know if I'll be able because I gotta go back February 20th or something. I don't know if I can lose all that weight by then, but I know if I start my diet on that first week, I should probably be good. Our neighborhood has a couple of houses that still do it. It's big in certain neighborhoods, but you don't want to go to those neighborhoods because everyone is there. Hey, Brian, Merry Christmas to you too, sir. Good. Can't stand it. Brian, I got to do a scripture reading at tonight's Christmas Eve service. And it's funny because everyone is so impressed every time I get up there. They're like, "Oh, Matt read that pretty good." Yeah, everyone who goes up to read, they put on their pastor voice. Hear the word of the Lord from the book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 26. No, I just say here. Yeah, I just talk normally. And I just read it, and I kind of do the voice. I didn't do the voices, but I'd smile, and just it's fun reading it. They go, "You did a really good job. Thanks." There's one guy. He could tell he was nervous. He was reading the whole time. They'll ask people from the church who don't get up there to read, and then they were just having some they were having hard times trying to find people, and I rarely get to make the Christmas Eve service because that's when my in-laws want to do Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. So I'm usually with them that night. But I said, hey, look, I'm available if y'all need me. So they put me down as a scripture reading. And it was like, oh, look at Matt. He did good. Why were you surprised? Read the scripture all the time. What's reading it out loud? I don't mind. But one guy, he was a little nervous. 2 guys were very nervous. But that's fine. They got there and did it. And but one I know the whole time during the whole service, he wasn't paying attention. He was just reading over his Bible verse again. And he did get the shortest one. Those 2 guys, the 2 most nervous guys, they only had to read like 5 and 7 verses, where everyone else had to read like 20 or something. But yeah, it was fun. Well, yeah. So here's the deal: when I lose it really quick, and then I baby step out the diet. So baby step, what does that mean? I go on a very strict diet. There's only a handful. I have lean chicken, my egg scramble with hot sauce, both of those with hot sauce. And then this year I'm adding sardines because omega-3 is really going to help me pack it down. And that's it. For vegetables, I can have broccoli, of course, kale, but who gets it? Broccoli, spinach. There's a third. Brussels sprouts. Is that it? That's it. That's the diet for 2 months. I don't get tired of it. I heave ho through it and I'm fine. After that, I open up for the next 2 months. Mind you, there's still no dessert, there's still no bread, still no pasta. But for the next 2 months, I open up all vegetables, all fruits, and then because the fruits is going to be the dessert for two months, and the veggies are just extra added to me, and then light dairy, like I can put cheese on stuff, not too cheesy. But that's kind of how I step out of the diet, and I do that for 2 months. Because yeah, you're right. If you jump right off it, you gain it all back, and I do gain it back by the end of the year, but that's because I'm pigging out. So I like to think I do. Yes, hello. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Well, the thing that fills me up, I'm thinking the sardines. I like sardines. My little girl was eating sardines with me. They look disgusting, and I never would eat them as a kid. But oh, and then I'll eat one of my favorite. But I started eating sardines, and I forgot about sardines, but I ate them once because the omega-3 and everything is really good for you. And I was like, man, I haven't had sardines in forever. So I bought a bunch of cans and I ate one, and I thought like the really plain Jane ones in water. And I gave one to my girls, and they're like, and my little girl was like, I was like, who are you? She's the one that asked for seconds on broccoli. I'm not kidding. She does. She asked for seconds on broccoli, so she likes all that stuff. But she ate the sardines, so I hope I don't have to share all my sardines with her. But I think those should be filler up. I don't know. Usually with me, um, yeah, because none of that stuff fills you up. But that's when, if I can get away, if I don't drink a cola in the day, I'll have one at night and sip it, and that, carbonation will fill you up. But anyway, I've gone way past an hour. Santa's about to come, right? Hey guys, that's it. You guys have a Merry Christmas, all right? Low carbs, keto. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good one too. Afternoon snack. But anyway, all right. So I'm gonna go. You guys have a Merry Christmas. Remember, 3 videos coming out tomorrow. So some for Star Wars EU fans, something for board gamers, and then something that I think is gonna make everyone happy. Um, uh, special. What is it? Special announcement. So there you go. All right, guys. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.